UGC. That UGC has given 4 recent circulars under NEP 2020, and it has given instructions for the higher educational institutions. So today's video is all about the circulars and its would be implementation or its would be application in the upcoming academic years in the higher educational institutions. The circulars have been published on December. December is the decision making month. You would not hear about the phrase because it's my coinage. You must have heard the line, the famous line of T.S. Eliot, that April is the cruelest month. And in anticipation of this line, I make this line that December is the decision making month. You would say that why? How? Yes, I will give you the connection between the two lines. Because April, by the time April, the December resolution makers, December policy makers or the December resolution makers get disillusioned and falls third on the practical world. And when he found that his or her resolutions or policies are no longer seeming to be maintained or managed, then out of disappointment, one must say this line that April is the cruelest month. It is my opinion, it's my own, anticipatory thoughts regarding the two coinages. I mentioned these two phrases because UGC has made its decision in December for its upcoming year's resolution about the policies and plans and its implementation in higher educational institutions. Therefore, UGC has circulated 4 important circulars in 1st December addressing to the vice chancellors of all universities and the principals of all the colleges. And these circulars are actually a branch or the stick of the umbrella term NEP 2020. NEP 2020 is the revolutionary policy for the education system, keeping in view the modern advancement of technology, of science, of media, of warfare, of tour and travel, of engineering, of space science. So foresighting all these, the first circular is given on 1st December, named as DO number 1342033, is all about the professor of practice. You have heard of this coinage, the professor of practice. On 16th of May 2023, UGC has launched its new scheme, the professor of practice, and has opened a portal of PoP, keeping in view the future educational plan in higher educational institutions, that infusing of industry and academia, skill-based learning and knowledge-based learning. So from this period, from this time, 16th of May 2023, the UGC has received almost above 4,000 entries or applicants in their portal, who show their interest to be a professor of practice, and they are none other than the remarkable achievers in different fields in their own professions, be it engineering, be it media, be it social science, be it fine arts, be it legal profession. So when they have gained from their profession a kind of experience which UGC wants to use their resources, their experiences, and therefore UGC wants them to come to the higher educational institutions as a professor of practice and share their knowledge, share their experience, their resources to the would-be learners, to the future learners, so that the future educational system would be an amalgamated one, would be a type where all kinds of knowledge, the knowledge from various fields would be there, and they are benefited, and they can use their learned knowledge in their future endeavors, in their own professions. So this is the motto behind launching the professor of practice, and UGC has requested to the head of the institutions to furnish a form or furnish the required documents about their recruitment of such professor of practice from the portals. So this is this is the given website where from the end of the university concerned has to put the data and give correct information about their appointment of professor of practice from that portal, and that data need to be uploaded, need to be given by 10th of December 2023. All right, this is the first circular. The second circular is all about, is dated on 29th November 2023, and it is taken the reference of its earlier circular dated 19th April 2023. What about teaching in mother tongue local language in the higher education institutions? This is very important one. I think UGC observing the the unity in diversity of our nation, UGC perhaps get enticed out of the famous phrase unity and diversity, and has launched this policy, that teaching in mother language or local language in the HE. It is decided keeping in view the candidates or the students, learners coming from economically weaker section or marginalized section. The economically or marginalized section students, learners are feeling to some extent a type of inferiority complex when he or she get admitted in higher educational institutions and started living in hostels or started going to college and universities, and when they found that the language for communication is English, then they somehow get confused, and they are not well equipped, well adjusted with the language, and by the time they get adjusted, they get disappointed and quit their education. And keeping in view the serious point, and I think UGC has observed this and in a very good way, and keeping in view this observation, UGC has launched this policy that teaching in mother language and local language in the education, and it has focused on the very theme of unity in diversity. Where importance of unity is emphasized on the practice of importance in the diverse language, diverse customs, ethnicity, traditions of our nation. It is also an offshoot of NEP 2020. By implementing this, UGC plan is to enhance the gross enrollment ratio in higher education institution, that is GER, the gross enrollment ratio from 27% to 50% by 2035, by the year of 2035. So this is the future plan of UGC. It has requested to the higher educational institutions that the students in their university be allowed to write their own language even if the program is offered in English medium, and the institution has to adopt the translation method so that their languages are not remain insignificant. Therefore, the Commission has given a link of Google form where a spreadsheet of A, B, C, D is given, and the institutions have to fill the spreadsheet and about the data of such candidates, and has to upload the same via the same Google form, Google link. All right, and the third circular is dated on 1st December. Is all about it is an innovative idea. It is you can say one kind of refreshment and amusement and fun after having serious knowledge or education in their respective subjects. The student has to take selfie in their own campus, and therefore the inclination of their using technology in that way are being used, and hence UGC has or instructed to the institutions to set up a selfie point in their concerned campus where students learners would capture selfie along with the recent achievement of our nation in various fields, and to promote awareness among the students about the achievements. This policy has been taken by UGC. The selfie point has to take in 3D layout, and the institutions are instructed accordingly. Fourth circular is all about is circulated on 13th November 2030 about new courses to be launched at college university level, adhering to the emerging technologies and keeping in mind the future advanced technology like 6G. Our Honorable Prime Minister has already launched Bharat 6G, and to actualize the technology that are needed in implementing 6G, students, learners are to be well equipped with knowledge, with technology, with all the things that are related with Bharat 6G. Therefore, UGC has UGC has given emphasis on the recent educational streams coming out from the technological fields, so that the future generation would be well trained, well skilled, and their skill and their training are of use while implementing such 6G, 7G and future technology in our nation. Therefore, some specific courses have been launched for undergraduate and postgraduate education system, and also it has instructed to the higher education institutions to upgrade their postgraduate syllabus and their PhD syllabus according to the up-to-date technological advancement. And these four circulars are all about the future policies and plans, and I think the expert committee of UGC foresighting the future scenario has launched these policies so that our nation will advance neck on neck with the other advanced nations, developed nations. All right, this is all about today's session. This is myself, Dr. Masum Islam, signing off. Thank you.